2 weeks ago, I turned 30, and being the whimsical mother trucker that I am, I sat in the sauna and wrote down 32 things I've learned before I turned 30. It was meant to be 30 things I learned, I kept writing. And in this video, we're going to go through the 32 things that I've learned before I turned 30. Now, there's a speech that Matthew McConaughey did, and during it, he lists 13 truths that he holds dear. And he says at the start of it, just because they are truths to me does not mean that I own them. You cannot own a truth. And I love that, and I actually think that's very relevant to this. Just because I hold these 32 things relevant to me does not mean that I own them. Take them, use them in your own life, adopt them in ways that you feel suit you. I just hope that at least one of these things resonates with you and you carry it forward. So without further ado, 32 things I learned before I turned 30. Number 1, failure is inevitable, so embrace it. At some point in life, no matter what you're doing, you are likely to fail. So don't try and skirt around it, don't try and hide from it, because if you try to hide from it, you won't end up doing anything. Embrace the fact that you failed and learn from it. And on the same vein, number 2 is if you're not fucking up, you're not actually trying. Because, as I say, if you're not making mistakes, if you're not screwing things up, if you're not fucking up, you're not actually trying to do something new. The amount of screw-ups I've made or fuck-ups I've done trying to pursue this content creation journey, the list is so long. Trying to do anything in life. When I was a teenager, I was really into BMXing, and you had to fail repeatedly trying to learn a new trick to actually master it. It's part of the fun. Embrace it. Tell the ones you love that you do often. Not to get morbid or anything, but we don't know how long we have. So tell the people that you love that you do, make sure they know. Number 4 is you can do anything you want, but you can't do everything. And I think this is especially prominent in today's age, where we feel like we need to do absolutely everything, but you can't. I do generally believe that you can do anything you want if you put your mind to it, and if you're willing to commit to taking the steps and learning and the actions and everything to learn how to do it. You can do anything you want, but you cannot do everything. The time it would take to really master a skill is time that you can't be putting in elsewhere. So find something you love and pursue that. And on a similar vein, number 5 is your 20s are for trying. Having officially left my 20s, I can safely say that I think the best way to spend that decade of your life is to try on different versions of yourself, try different hobbies, try out new friendship groups, try everything, try it all, figure out what you like and what you don't like, because it is actually so much easier to figure out what you don't like than deciding what you do like. And the only way to figure out what you don't like is by trying. So your 20s are for trying. Number 6, breaking a sweat for something makes it worthwhile. I feel like that one's pretty self-explanatory, but the feeling of achieving it after putting in a load of effort is so much more rewarding than the alternative. And on the same vein, number 7 is healthy body, healthy mind. Breaking a sweat, getting your heart rate pumping, and just looking after your body is good for your mind. There's no arguing it. Oh, we're co-working at the ministry today, so say hi to the guys. Number 8, the universe listens and watches, so ask and act accordingly. I'm a big fan of this one because I feel like a lot of people wish for something but then don't take any actions to actually achieving it. Like, you can want to do something and you can ask that of the universe, but if you're not going to put in the effort yourself, it's not going to happen. Number 9 is cardio annoyingly works. Number 10, the weather is never miserable, we are. Fix that attitude. This is one I actively try to adopt, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at holding this in my mind all the time. If it's really raining, I am like, oh, the weather's so miserable. But then I have to fix my attitude. It's not, we're being miserable. Because if you look around, when it's raining, the trees and all the greenery looks nicer. 11, if it interests you, try it out. You have no idea where any experience or any skill set will take you. I was interested in video editing after being a photographer. So I learned videography and then started making YouTube videos to have things to edit. And here we are 6 years later, I'm still making YouTube videos. Yeah. And now I work in the creative industry just because I thought, oh, that interests me. Let me try it out. I might just sit here for the next few of them because I can't be asked to keep moving around. Number 12, protect your energy against toxic or fake friendships. Fairly self-explanatory, but that shit will drain you. I wanted to be on record that this was Becky's idea. Fuck. Oh no. I don't have the core strength for this. Hello. Go see live music a lot. I'm actually shaking. If everyone is doing the same thing, don't be afraid to do the opposite. I personally think if everyone's doing the same thing, that's a red flag. So do the opposite. Like sitting in chairs the right way. It's boring, isn't it? That was an awful idea of yours, Jesus Christ. I was vibrating on a massage chair. This one's from my nan. Always be honest and be kind. I try to hold that in my brain all the time, as often as I can. And then one I've learned from my dad, pasta water should taste like the sea. It just makes your pasta taste so much better. 17, always assume you're partly to blame. 18, never assume you're 100% to blame. There are two sides to every story for a reason. It is normally something in the middle of someone more to blame, but both parties are at fault. So, don't assume either way. Number 19, embarrassment is a shit reason not to try. Yeah, that's all I have for that one. Number 20 is always assume the best. 21 is sunlight and trees are the best medicine. Oh, have I noticed that in the last few years? Just honestly being in nature is so good for your brain. It's insane. 22 is embarrassment is the price of entry. Pay the toll. As I said before, embarrassment is a shit reason not to do something. It is the price of entry when you're trying to do something new. Pay the toll, deal with it. It's fine. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. 23 is anything worthwhile doesn't come easy, so don't expect it to. 24 is we love summer because we know winter is on the way. Things are beautiful because they don't last forever, so live in the moment instead of trying to make it last longer. 25 is time is a currency you can't earn more of, so spend it wisely. And 26 is don't waste more time upset over lost time. 27, it is what it is. 28, you do not have to be good at something to enjoy it. There's a lot of fun in learning. There's also a conversation I was having recently, is that it might be more fun when you're learning it than when you're better at it. Once you're good at something and you understand the rules, you have higher expectations of yourself. So enjoy being a beginner, enjoy learning. And on a similar thread, you don't have to monetize everything you do. Do it for the sake of doing it. Especially today, especially with content creation, everyone's like, oh, can you make money out of that? You don't have to. You can do stuff for the love of doing it. Number 30, so we're getting close. If you believe you understand everything, you're being naive. We cannot understand anything, but we can only hope that as each year passes, we're a little less wrong about what we feel we do know. As you can tell, I was trying to get deep and philosophical for my 30th one, but it's true. I truly feel like we can't fully understand anything at any point, no matter what it is, but we can just hope to be a little bit less wrong. In my mid-20s, I thought I'd mastered photography, and now I look back on those shots and I'm like, oh gosh. Like, at least now I know I can edit a bit better and stuff like that. It's like you're always learning, and the moment you assume you've mastered something, you're actually probably going to be progressing and going backwards. You need to always be in a state of knowing that you're still learning and you're always learning. And yeah, enjoying a craft. It's a pretty cool angle, so let's just finish them off here. 31 is respect is earned through actions, not titles. I feel like anyone that's had people above them in jobs and hierarchies that they're like, you may be above me, but you've not done anything to earn my respect, will relate to this. Respect is based purely on actions done, not on titles. And I believe there is a level of respect that should be assumed to be granted when you join a new workplace. The titles that seem to demand a bit of respect, there's an element there, but if their actions don't quickly align with that level of respect that they're expecting, I don't think they deserve it. For 32 is it will all balance out in the end. I believe that applies to everything in life. Money, favors, kindness, love. I think everything will balance out in the end. So stop stressing about the here and now, that everything must be equaled out and balanced, because in the end, it will. That is my 32 things I've learned before I turned 30. I'm now entering this new decade, and maybe in 10 years' time, I'll make another video of 40 things I learned before I turned 40. But we've got some time to learn those. So if you've made it this far, drop a comment down below. What's your number one thing that you've learnt in life that you want to share and pass on to other people? No matter what age you are. What's your number one thing? Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.